Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And also, if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you may want to watch your cusp sign, because I've been getting emails and messages that some people are finding that what I'm saying to them and what they considered their sun sign is not happening, but when they listen to their cusp sign, their messages are there. So that may apply to you as well. So all that being said, Leo, now on to the December 2019 Psychic Tarot readings. First card you have, Leo, is Three of Cups, and this is parties, gatherings, and celebrations. This could be attending a party, throwing a party. It could also indicate three sisters, three females, three friends. It could also be a celebratory conclusion to something that's been going on in your life. I feel like you are really getting ready to party it up and ready to like bust out almost like it's 1999. I don't know. Maybe you Leos are really feeling like going from 2019 into the 2020s is going to be like almost like that kind of energy. Some of you are going to have some kind of show or some kind of special presentation that you're going to make. And you may be talking to a lot of people, networking, or just it could even be socially. And I see you like shaking hands. You could be giving out business cards or gifts that have the attachment of who you are attached to it on a little tag, or some kind of promotional thing for business or work that you're going to create. And you're giving away samples of it. It could be something like that. It's like really time for Leos to put their pedal to the metal on something that they want to start or engineer or get going, and to not give up. Not to give up. This is not the time for Leos to give up. You are going to have a lot of people talking about you. I hear chattering and gossiping. But is some gossiping? No, that's not good. But there could also be people saying like, oh my God, look at what Leo's doing. Isn't it great? They're not all going to be dogging you. Not everybody. And I feel that some of you may start having to talk to people about like, hey, this is my idea and this is what I want to get started and this is what I want to create. Can you back me? Or can you sponsor me? Or can you help me with it? Or do you want to collaborate and work together on it? Like all that kind of energy comes up around you, like business meetings or you reaching out to people. You may have people reaching out to you too, don't get me wrong, but some of you may be like, you know what, I got to take this up to the next level. So I got to get backers and sponsors and supporters and, people that believe in my mission or my vision or what I'm doing. So you may be having like important business conversations. And this is a big time for you to like get revved up and excited about what you want to do. And maybe even go to see things like plays, theater, gallery openings, events. And some of you, yes, is it social? Is it for fun? Yes. But for some of you, it's for other reasons. To be out and about, to shaking, moving, and grooving with people that are going to say, hey, I like what you're doing. Or, hey, you can say, hey, this is what I do. This is my work. This is what I'm doing. And use those opportunities of like gala events, the ballet, the opera, theater, concerts, movie openings, premieres of any kind, galleries, like I said, going to any of those things. Yes, personal enjoyment, having a few drinks, cocktails, glass of wine, champagne, whatever, or if you don't drink, don't. But like, and then like kind of like marketing yourself a little bit, or promoting what you're doing, or trying to find backers or investors, or investigating what's going on out here, and like, can I use any of this stuff that I'm picking up or seeing or hearing from other people, or seeing in what I'm watching. All that energy comes up. You have the Six of Swords next. This is moving. It could be long distance travel also. It could be moving from troubled shores to better shores. Some of you are going to spot a place that you want to buy. It could be a place like a studio, or a building where you're going to have a storefront, or a place you just want to move. It could even be for a secondary home, like a vacation home, or it could be a property you want to buy and then eventually you're going to build something on it. Or it could be a property that maybe you could turn around and maybe your son or daughter could live over the top, and you could rent the bottom out as a store. Like, I don't know, but there's like seeing something, looking at it, and then like wanting to go for it. But it feels to me like purchasing something. First, that's what comes up the strongest, purchasing a property or purchasing something here. And you're not going to want to get tied up in a lot of legalities or complicated paperwork. So I feel that you're going to try to do things that have the least path of resistance in that regard. And anything that can be the easiest to do and most streamline. I see you feeling that way about this. Some of you may have had headaches. And I feel that you may be starting to give up. My guides are saying the word starchy foods, but they could be insinuating gluten or grains, potatoes, rice, pasta, pancakes, muffins, breads, whatever. Because I get like some of you are suffering from headaches. And you may think, oh, this is a tension headache. Oh, this is a stress headache. Or, oh, this is, allergies kicking up. But for some of you, it's actually from food. And some of you, it could be starchy food related. I feel like people are going to be really on board with some stuff that you're going to start doing, especially in the month of January. I feel like you're like setting sail in January. So all the things I said prior to that message in this card apply, I feel really strongly in January. And if you have to get people on board to like follow you, like if you're on one thing and you're switching over to another and you got to get people on board with it to follow you, I feel like there will be people that will follow you. Like, let's say you're on a channel on something on the internet and you don't want to be on it anymore and you're moving over to a different platform or network, you'll get the people that will follow you to that. There will be people that will follow you to that. So the next card you have here is probably you, Knight of Rods, and this is a fire sign person, either Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. Some of you do feel like you have to get going. I got to get out of here. I got to move. And so you're either moving, like I said, a network, a channel, or your home, or a space that you rent or use for business. Maybe the rent is too high, or maybe you're going to, I don't know, but I just get the energy of, I got to get out of here. So, but it actually feels like a physical sense, like not mentally or emotionally, like physically, you're going to feel like you have to get out of someplace to go someplace else. But the reasons for why are going to be different for all of you Leos, because you don't all have the same birth chart. So it's not going to be the same reasons as to why. And I feel like you're looking really good and you're going to be building up your self-confidence and your self-esteem. You could be getting plastic surgery. You could be changing your hair. You could be just really working out and working on your diet and working on your skin care, or things to do with your exterior and interior health. And I feel like you're going to be looking really good. And If it's not your outward appearance, it could also be your home. Maybe because I hear tastefully decorated. So you could be tastefully redecorating or decorating your home. But for some of you, it's like something external that people can look at. So it's either your outward appearance of you or something to do with where you live. You may take a trip or travel. You may feel like, you know what, maybe you live in a place like, I'm using the United States as an example because that's where I live. So maybe you live in the desert, California, New Mexico, or somewhere where there's desert. And you may feel like, I want to have a white Christmas or see if I can. So you may go somewhere where you know there will be snow at Christmas, whether it's to the East Coast, which you can't always guarantee there's snow at Christmas when you go to the East Coast sometimes. But you may go somewhere where you're pretty sure you could ski or be where there's snow or something to do with the holidays that's going to make it feel very like wintry or Christmassy or holiday season-ish for you. Some of you are going to be learning a new language. Maybe you're buying one of those translators. I'm thinking of doing that because I want to learn a language, and I've tried going through school to learn languages, and that's not my strong thing, not my strong suit. So I was thinking of getting a translator just so I could learn. There's a couple languages I would like to learn, and I thought maybe that would be the easier way to learn it. But you may be taking classes, or you could be doing stuff online, or getting one of those computer programs you could put on your computer and learn the language. I don't know, or you could be taking classes, but I get some of you either thinking about or starting to embark on learning a new language. So the next card you have here is the Knight of Cups, and this is a water sign person, either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could also be you, Leo, if you are on the cusp of Cancer and Leo, or if you have a rising or moon sign that is a water sign. I feel like you're kind of in a state of flux about this Knight of Cups. Like, what do I do with this person? How do I handle them? Now, if it's you, you may be questioning yourself if you have rising or moon sign or cusp sign of a water sign. But it seems like you're in a bit of a quandary, or like a bit like, what do I do with this person? Or how do I handle them or deal with them? They're very intuitive and they're very knowing. Whether you know it or not, they are. And they have what I'm going to call, my guides are saying, they sense things before they happen. It's like a sensing or a knowing. It's not necessarily they're hearing their guides or having clairvoyant visions, although some of them can. Could be that. But it's like this knowing. You're going to be dealing with them a lot, and they could be up to their old tricks for some of you. They could be putting you in a position of power or jerking you around with that power. They kind of believe in you. They do feel like you're going to be someone that will go the extra mile or go out of your way to help them if they need it, or that you would be there for them or do what they need you to do for them. So it could be a boss, or it could be one of your kids, or it could be a significant other, or even a sibling. They see you as somebody that's very competent and in control, and they kind of want some of that. They want to feel like they're in control too. You may feel like they're asking too much of you, and that maybe they need to shoulder more of the responsibility of things. You may look at them like maybe there's somebody that they wasted time, or they took too long about getting around to something they needed to do. And when I heard that message, I feel that applies if it's your son or daughter. Some of you may feel like this Knight of Cups is a disingenuous person that has kind of stabbed you in the back or worked at cross purposes behind your back. So this is the trouble when the people cards come up in the readings, because it's not a private reading. I'm picking up multiple things here. So in those situations, you have to take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because you don't all have the same birth chart. So, and you're not on the same timeline. So not everything I'm saying here is going to resonate to all of you Leos. You have to figure out what resonates with you, and watch your rising sign and your moon sign too. So here you have the Devil is your last card in the reading. And this is a card that can be addictions. You could be addicted to something, or it could be trapped and bound, or addicted to an unhealthy relationship. It can also be like the devil on your shoulder, like you, or like a cloud hanging over you that's like influencing you in a negative way. I feel like you kind of feel like everything spirals out of control when I put things in other people's hands. Like you feel like I need to control it, because when I leave it up to other people, it kind of falls to crap. That's what I feel. Or like they don't, like it gets out of control. I do feel for some of you Leos, there is somebody in your family that is struggling with an addiction. They're upset about it. I don't feel like they know how to handle it. It could be you, but I feel like for some of you, it's somebody else in your family. They could be hanging around with the wrong people. They could even be literally, I don't usually get this for this card. I really don't. It's rather odd. I don't, but I'm getting it here for some of you. You may have somebody that you're very close to in your family, or a friend, or somebody you're associated with closely, that actually is involved in some occult, like evil, like negative, trying to access negative energy, and like, I don't even want to say any of the words associated with it, because I don't like to attract it. Like, you know, in Harry Potter, how they wouldn't say the word Voldemort. I don't want to say the word Voldemort in what I'm picking up here. You may have somebody that's like getting into some nefarious crap. They could be playing with fire, playing around with fire. And it could lead to addictions of other things, like substance abuse could get in the mix of it. Now, some of you, it's just the substance abuse issue somebody has, and addictions. Some of you, it's what I just said, which leads to and mixes with some kind of substance abuse. I feel like this will change or get sorted out or cleared away by April of 2020, which isn't that far out in time, because this may have already been going on. And if you didn't know about it, maybe it's been going on behind the scenes and you're going to become aware of it. Again, I'm going to say, not hanging with the right people, being influenced by some people they shouldn't be influenced by. It's like the dark night of the soul hour for them. And you may be there to like give them a shoulder to cry on, or to lean on, or you may be the one that goes, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Snap out of it." You could be the one that shakes them up and does the, tries to bring them awakening to like higher paths and higher, the light, paths of the light, not of paths of dark. Wow. So that was a bang up thing there. For some of you, these two cards could be connected. Could be the Knight of Cups person having this issue. For some of you, it is. For some of you, it's not. So now I'm going to look into the crystal. I'm sorry, I apologize. In November, I had some health issues that were cropping up, and I had to travel, and there was other things going on. I did not have time to do the gemstone crystal readings in November. I apologize. I had several people write me about it, but I am going to do them here in this reading for December. So let's see, what is the best gemstone crystal for Leos for the month of December 2019? What's going to help Leos the most in December? What gemstone is the best gemstone for Leos to work with, use in December? And I got blue lace agate. So you got blue lace agate here as your stone. So we'll see why it's here for you. It's going to help you, like if you have any decision-making processes to make, it's going to help you make up your mind and to stick to your decisions. It's also, no pun intended, it is going to help you connect with angelic realms and receive angelic messages, which is really good if you're one of the people that are dealing with you or someone in your family that's having these dark occult connections or issues or addictions. Some of you, this crystal is actually going to help you receive some positive notoriety and fame. So man, definitely one, if you're in the public eye or you have a business or you want to get some kind of recognition, definitely carry this or sleep with it under your pillow, or get one of those gemstone beaded bracelets or a pendant that you can wear or a crystal and keep it. It's always good to have it next to your skin. It's also a stone, this is an interesting message, it's also a stone that's going to be opening you up to receive the healing you need to receive. So there is some kind of healing that you need to receive, and this, working with the stone or using it or carrying it, is going to help you, like, open you up to receive that healing. It would probably be a really good time for you to get Reiki in December or January. It's also going to help fortify your strengths and belief in whatever belief system you believe in, like if you believe in the power of the angels, or if you believe strongly in your spirit guides, or you believe strongly in Christianity or Judaism or Buddhism or Hindu, whatever you believe in, it's going to really help strengthen and fortify your beliefs. So, very interesting messages there for you with this blue lace agate. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate you out there, Leo. I totally do. Thank you so much. I've been on YouTube now. It's going on 6 years, and I don't take it lightly that you've been liking my videos and supporting me here. So thank you so much for that. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube if you would like to get that notification. I have several videos that I've recorded that you might be interested in that are special videos I recorded that I put on Vimeo. The first series is Solar Eclipse in Capricorn, December 26, 2019, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I used the Morgan Greer Tarot deck and 4 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, and looked into my crystal as to what effects you can expect to have happen for you from this solar eclipse in Capricorn in December. Then I thought, well, people need to know what the full moon lunar eclipse is going to do in January. So the other link below in the description box in the Show More section is my full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer, January 10th, 2020, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, where I pulled 4 cards using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck and looked into the crystal to see what effects, what beginnings and endings, what effects that full moon lunar eclipse is going to bring you. So that link is below. And as always, I look into my crystal every month and give you a continuation of these readings from my spirit guides, and give you psychic predictions and messages for the month of December 2019 for you, Capricorn. That link is also below this video. And if you want to get any of my videos and you don't want to go by clicking on the link underneath the videos, you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the videos I've recorded. I give a description. These effects of these solar and lunar eclipses are going to last 6 months, maybe even a little longer. But I always list what deck I used, whether I used the crystal, how long the predictions go out. So you can read the descriptions there, and then you just click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo for download and purchase. And if you would like to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube. You can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and my Instagram account, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel, where I post psychic predictions and messages using oracle cards and tarot cards and the crystal, all types of oracle cards, angel cards, everything I like to use. And those predictions aren't just for the day I post them. Many times they're for a couple weeks or a few months, 6 months, 4 months. You never know what the timing will be. And many people find those messages resonate with them. So they might resonate with you too. So if you want to check those out, please be sure to do so. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing and awesome December, Capricorn, and Merry Christmas and happy holidays and a happy and blessed holiday season for whatever winter holiday you celebrate. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.